Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black I got another video for you guys. I've got a breaking crypto news video for you as I'm sitting here on the couch. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys my thoughts on this market because I believe we are in somewhat of a make or break period. But I also want to say there is potentially the biggest opportunity, a once in a lifetime kind of opportunity right around the corner here. If it's not already begun, we're going to talk about that. So without further ado, welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black. Hit that like button, hit that bell, subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop into this video. All right, so we're seeing the stock market absolutely dump Pompeii style, okay? It is exploding and going down. It is so red. We've seen the worst few days in the S&P 500's history since 2020, okay? It's a big deal. There's nothing to look the other way. And I do want to emphasize that crypto has held up relatively well. Crypto is actually decoupling from the traditional market. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that of all the times that crypto would be a safe haven asset, it would be now during all this crazy tariff time because, well, you can't put a tariff on crypto, can you? Well, at least no one's figured out how to do that just yet. But I do want to say that so far, that's great news. That's good. But I will say I am a little bit concerned. I am just a little bit concerned. I think that we really need to see this week the S&P 500 start to make a move to the upside because usually, I don't want to be that guy, but I need to be transparent with you guys here on the Crypto Report. 9 out of the 10 times crypto decouples from the traditional market, there will be a recoupling, and usually when Bitcoin is either staying flat or even rallying a little bit while the traditional market is breaking down, usually what ends up happening 9 out of 10 times is Bitcoin is just loading up that big nuke to the downside. And I really hope that that doesn't happen, but I am a bit concerned about it. Just to be transparent with you guys, I'm a bit concerned about it, and I think that this week we really need to see either the Fed come out with an emergency FOMC meeting and pivot, or the tariffs start to lighten up, or at least the S&P 500 to catch a little bit of a relief bounce, a little baby relief bounce, like a little bit of a rubber band action, because, guys, we are oversold. So, you may say, Black Sea, what are you doing right now? Well, I'm buying Bitcoin. My normal daily buy, I'm dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. I've increased my buying on Bitcoin by double my daily buy. But what I really am doing, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is in the making right now, is there is this massive dip, this massive dip in the traditional market. Yeah, I know we're a crypto channel, but this is such an opportunity that I need to talk about it. And I do think that if we don't see this bid happen on the traditional market, Bitcoin and crypto will be in a very similar situation where it will be a once-in-a-lifetime kind of opportunity, of a buying opportunity. Last time we saw a drawdown like this was back in 2020 in the traditional market, and I bought Tesla, I bought big tech, I bought the S&P 500, and it was one of the best financial decisions I made in my entire life when it comes to investing. I really bought the dip. I bought the bottom of the dip. And I think that we're seeing that play out again. And it doesn't mean that we're going to V-shape recovery right out of this. It could be a 6-month, 18-month recessionary period. Heck, it could even be longer than that. It could. I don't really think there's a high probability of that happening, but I think it's possible. But regardless, I just wanted to come on here and say, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But last time this happened, I made some of the best financial gains in the history of my investing career. And I'm trying to do the same thing right now. If you have dry powder right now, it's probably a good idea to go out and shop or look for entries, because I think that in the traditional market, there's insane deals like NVIDIA being below $100. Wow. Robinhood, love it or hate it. I like the stock. It's below, it says, like, I think it's a 45% drawdown from its high. That's like an extreme example. Like Palantir, that's a risk play as well. Down to $70 from $120. Big drawdowns. Guys, the S&P 500 from $620 down to $500 because I'm buying this dip. And I do think that if we don't see a bid happen in the traditional market here soon, you should expect to see a massive breakdown, at least a test of 73,000, maybe even 68,000 on Bitcoin. And at that point, you better sell your car, sell your wife, sell your house, whatever you got to do to buy that dip, because I think that will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Bitcoin, especially if we're expecting a bounce into the end of 2025. And we may not see that. You know, guys, the macro cycle top might be in for this cycle. But even so, massive opportunity. Guys, if you like some content, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Let me know in the comments below. Are you buying this dip? Are you buying this dip, or do you think that it's all over? We're going to zero. It's the end of the world. The traditional market's going to zero. No one's going to use the stock market anymore. Let me know. Guys, also, if you do want to take advantage of some crazy volatility that's going to be happening in the crypto space, check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign-in bonus to Blowfin. All you got to do is click that link, deposit, trade a little bit. You get a bunch of free money. There's some awesome rewards, too. The more trading volume you do, you can get a Rolex, you can get a MacBook Pro, a Nintendo Switch, all these other awesome rewards. Take advantage of that. But, guys, I'm buying this dip. Are you? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.